today let's start with chapter number 9, the coastal plain and Iceland. So in this chapter, we are going to start with the coastal plain and the Iceland. As you know that our country, India, is surrounded by water on three sides. We have many seas and ocean over here, right? And with the coastal plains, and you see that eastern and the western coastal plain are also situated on the either side of the your coastal plains. And we will also see that how we will also see the different islands like Lakshadweep Island and Andaman and Nicobar Island over here. So let's explore this region all together. So first of all, in this chapter, I will tell you about coastal plains, your western coastal plain and eastern coastal. So if we talk about this is the region, here lies your eastern coastal plain and here lies your western coastal, right? This is your western coastal and this is your eastern coastal. So then I will tell you about what is its importance. Islands, we have two islands, Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island. So let's explore all the topic now. First of all, let's see the map over here. I will show you here lies yours eastern coastal plain, western coastal plain and here lies your eastern coastal plain. Right? So from Goa, here from Rann of Kutch to Goa lies your Konkan coast, right? And then from Goa to next we see Kanyakumari lies Malabar coast. So our western coastal plain are divided into two parts, that is Konkan coast and Malabar coast. If we talk about our eastern coastal plain, it is divided into northern six Sarkars and your Coromandel coast. So these are the two parts your eastern coast has been divided. So if we talk about Iceland, we have Lakshadweep Island which lies in Arabian Sea and we have Andaman and Nicobar Island that lies in the Bay of Bengal. So this all we will study in this chapter. So let's move to our first topic, the coastal plains. What are coastal plains? The southern part of India. If we talk about the southern part of India, it is peninsular in shape, right? Because it is surrounded by water on three sides. If we talk about, you can see over here, here lies your Arabian Sea. Here lies your Bay of Bengal. And here is your Indian. So you can see that a country, the southern part of a country is surrounded by water on three sides. That is why what we call it peninsula. So our country, it has a longest coastline from Rann of Kutch to your here. So it is the coastline is of about 6,000 kilometer and its widths vary from 50 kilometer in the south to 150 kilometer in the east. So 250 kilometer in the west. And from where does it start? Gulf of Kutch in the west to Kanyakumari in the south along the Arabian Sea. If we talk about in the eastern coast, I have told you about Kanyakumari to West Bengal, right? From here lies your Rann of Kutch. It starts from here, it goes here, that is your Kanyakumari, and then Kanyakumari to West Bengal. And what is the length of this coastline? That is 6,000 kilometer. So what is the length? That is 6,000 kilometer. So you will see that along the coast there is narrow strip of plain. You will see a narrow strip of place which is called coastal plain. So that is Deccan Plateau. What it's do? It separates western coastal plain and eastern coast. So this is your Deccan Plateau. This is Deccan Plateau and here lies your western coastal plain and here lies your eastern coastal. And this is your Deccan Plateau. And where does both of these meet? These both meets at a point which is known as Kanyakumari. What we call it? What we call it? Kanyakumari. Right? Hope you understood. First of all, I will tell you about the Western Coastal Plain. In the chapter, I have tell you about that it is divided into three parts: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, and Malabar. So, Western Coastal Plain, if we talk about, the Gujarat coast lies in the north part of India, and it lies between what I have told you about, Gulf of Kutch and your Gulf of Khamba. What is Gulf? It is a narrow inlet of sea partially surrounded by land. You will see a land is also there. It is known as Gulf. So below the Gujarat coast lies your Konkan coast, which extend up to Goa. Then we have Malabar coast to the south of Konkan coast, and Malabar coast is famous for its backwater and lagoons. So what are lagoons? These are saltwater lakes, which is cut off from the main sea. If we talk about Lake Chilika in Odisha, it is the largest lagoon in India. The question can be put to you, name the largest lagoon lake of India. That is your Chilika lake. Right? You can see over here. Next is Eastern Coastal Plain. I have told about it. It is divided into two parts. This is your Eastern Coastal. Right? It is divided into two parts. What? First is Coromandel Coast and Northern Circus. So, Eastern Coastal Plain lies between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. It extends from the south tip of India to West Bengal in the north, and it is bordered with Western Plain. It is divided into two parts. Northern part of Eastern Coastal Plain is known as Northern Circus. If we talk about this part is known as Northern Circus. Right, this part is known as Northern Circus. If we talk about from bottom to top, this is your what? Coromandel Coast. And you will see that your Kanyakumari, that is the southern tip, also located over here. We have different rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna that have their delta along the eastern coastal plain. So delta, what is delta? It is the mouth of river. What it is? It is a mouth of river where your main river, you're from there, your main river is divided into many branches. Right? Like this, it's a main river and it's get divided into many branches. Right? So what it is? It is known as streams. These deltas are very fertile and what we call them rice bowl of India. For example, if we talk about the crops that are grown here, that is tobacco, sugarcane and cotton. Cotton. Next is importance of coastal plains. So let's study about, I have told you about the eastern coastal plains and western coastal plain. Now why they are important for us. So many ports are found along the coast. Ports are important for inland. If you want to do an inland trade or foreign trade, coast plays an important role over it. So many of the coastal towns are popular tourist places. If we talk about the important occupation of the people of this region, that is your fishing. As the land is fertile, crop like rice, rubber and coconut. These are the different crops that are grown over here. Now, let's move to the islands. Basically, we have two islands. I have told you about Lakshadweep Island and your Andaman and Nicobar Island. Lakshadweep lies in Arabian Sea. Andaman and Nicobar, where does it lie? In the Bay of Bengal. So, what is island? A piece of land which is surrounded by water on all sides. So, we have two main groups of island. I have told about Andaman and Nicobar Island and your Lakshadweep. So let's move to the first group of island, that is Andaman and Nicobar. You can see it is divided into two parts. It is Andaman and this is Nicobar. So we have North, Middle Andaman and South Andaman. In middle, it is Middle Andaman. North, We see north at the top, so North Andaman. We see south in the bottom, to South Andaman. Then we had Nicobar. We have Car Nicobar, Little Nicobar, and Great Nicobar, right? So these are the different islands that we see. So Andaman and Nicobar, how many group of islands are there? 572. Small island hai and their capital is Port Blair. So what is capital? That is Port Blair. And here you will see we had terraces in hilly areas and few of them are inhabited. So inhabited these islands, and mainly who was inhabited? Tribal people over here. So if we talk about climate, how is the climate? Warm and wet over here. So land is very fertile over here. Rubber, coconut and tobacco, coffee and cashew date nuts, they are grown in abundance. Fruits like lemon, mango, orange, banana, pineapple, these are the important products of this island. Many years ago when British rule over India, what we call it? Kala Pani. Freedom fighters of India were sent to there and loaded called jail, cellar jail. And if we talk about the Indra Point, you can see over here it is shown in the image also. It is the southern tip. What we call it? It is known as southernmost point of India. So what is the southernmost point of India? That is Indrabhat. And where does it lies? In the Nicobar. So we have Lakshadweep Island, which is the group of 36 small islands, right? Where does it lies? It lies in the Arabian Seas, right? It is very close to mainland near Malabar coast. If we talk about these islands are flat and few of them are inhabited. And Kavaratti is the capital of this UT and the Indian island which is famous for tourist attraction. Climate, it is warm and tropical. And you will see very pleasant. It is also very pleasant here. Why? Because cool sea breeze flew over here. Became blown over here, right? So you will see that it is very pleasant. Why? Because due to cold, pleasant sea breeze blew over here, right? Here the Lakshadweep has been shown to over you. You can see Minokai Island and Cananor. Kavaratti is the capital. Amini Deep Island. Here we will also study in the further classes about the 9-degree channel, 10-degree channel, and how Lakshadweep Island divided. So these all things we will study further in the other classes. So in this chapter, I have told you about the coastal plains that I have divided into two parts. Let me show you over here. I have told you about the coastal plains, which I have divided into two parts. In west lies western coastal plain, right? And east lies eastern coastal plain. Let's quickly recap. Then I have told you about the islands. Basically, we have two islands. One lies Lakshadweep. And here lies Andaman and Nicobar. Where do Lakshadweep lies? Lakshadweep lies in the and Andaman and Nicobar lies in the Bay of Bengal. So all these topics I have told you in this chapter. Hope you understood each and every topic over here. Now I will tell you about some facts over here that you must also know about this chapter. Do you know that the Andaman and Nicobar is also known for the cellular jail, which was also known as Kala Pani? Here many freedom fighters were they were kept in this jail, right? Then I will tell you about some question. I'm giving some question. You will answer them in the chat box. First is, where is Andaman and Nicobar Island located? In how many parts your eastern coastal plain has been divided, right? So this is all I have told you about. You will quickly answer them in the chat box. Now we will meet in the next class. Hope you understood each and everything. Thank you.